Here comes another man who's seen our previous broadcasts. His name is
Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
He's been chatting online in an AOL gay chat room with a boy posing as a 14-year-old. It takes him less than 7 minutes to ask the boy if he wants oral sex. The decoy says, okay, cool. And a few hours later, he's walking into our living room.
I liked your picture. So no cookies for you? Why don't you have a seat right on the stool there? What's up? Go ahead, please have a seat. What you doing here? Looking for work and stuff. Who are you?
We have to figure out, who is this guy?
We're not sure. We're trying. One of our servers is down right now. We're doing the best we're trying to figure it out.
All right, why don't we start with your name? I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
He was in the communications business, and he was on assignment in Florida. Sort of gave me the sense that, he was just bored.
What was your plan here with this 14-year-old boy?
Doing things you won't believe.
Are you into sex?
I can't speak to that.
What was the biggest blank you have had?
Again, I'm just doing a story.
And so this is something you do frequently?
This guy's got a mouth and an attitude that was unbelievable. Real wise cracker.
What's going on here seems pretty pervy. Talk about the size of your penis.
It starts with a P and ends in an S.
You going to tell your folks about this? What was your plan with the cat? As in... The cat? The whipped cream? Don't see anything wrong with that.
Here's this guy who's, middle-aged, who's not especially well-dressed, doesn't appear to have a lot of money in his pocket, is living with his parents.
Did you bring condoms today?
But for easy access?
Just happened to be some in the glove box.
Various sex acts.
Got food, got condoms, got sleepwear, ready to spend the night.
That doesn't make it legal, though.
I'd never done it before, but only because no one wanted to.
I love to a young man, deep and If you are ready for sex, I'll give it to you, but I have erectile dysfunction.
Keep your hands up where I can see it.
I have erectile dysfunction. Won't get real hard.
I just want you to calm down.
I want you to be honest with me.
I want to make love to you.
That doesn't make sense. There's nothing to worry about as far as I'm concerned, as long as you're okay with it.
I appreciate that.
Look, I'm a guy, I'm 61, I had a real tough time dealing with being gay years ago.
Do it then.
And let me help you to develop.
Do you see why that's very difficult for me to believe?
You'd absolutely love it.
First there's the porn site, then there's the chat room, then there's explicit behavior online, and then somebody gets to the point where nothing will satisfy them except this face-to-face meeting.
Ever given or got hit?
That's not up to me.
Who are you trying to convince? Yourself?
Sure sounds like you were preparing for a sex act.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog.
Your penis.
I gotta tell you something. I'm Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC.
Well, you know who I am. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
You don't have any idea who I am?
I'm Chris Hansen.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
You're free to walk out that door. That same door you walked in.
You're not being held up. You're free to walk out that same door you walked in.
Oh, you're free to go.
Clearly, you're free to walk out that door.
I try to be a journalist there. I'm there to find out what's going on in these guys' mind. I'm there to figure out why people commit this crime and to show how it happens and to educate people. I mean, we approach this like it's a continuing story, and we continue to cover it.
It's a question.